Hi guys, Jen Magana with Convicted Hearts here. I hope that you're all doing well today. I'm going to read you a little story, true story. But before I do so, I'm going to ask that you would consider subscribing to my channel and becoming part of the Convicted Hearts family. If you do so, I have a lot of wonderful stories to share with you, personal and current events in the news as far as true crime. But let me jump right into this one for now. This one is about the oldest U.S. juvenile lifer released from prison, from Pennsylvania prison after 68 years behind bars. That's a long time. Here we go. When a 15-year-old Joe Legion last saw daylight as a free man, Dwight Eisenhower had just wrapped up his first month as president. Legion, now 83 years old, walked out of Pennsylvania State Correctional Institute, Phoenix, Thursday after serving 68 years in prison. Legion of Philadelphia is the longest-serving juvenile lifer in the United States. As he looked up upon the city from his lawyer's 8th-floor office that day, he spoke to a reporter. He said, "I'm looking at all these tall buildings. This is all new to me. This never existed." Legion is free after 68 years in prison since 1953. Things that he's missed: Elvis, Rosa Parks, Brown versus Board, McDonald's, interstate highways, rock and roll, the moon landing, Alaska and Hawaii becoming states, tie-dye, bell-bottoms, acid wash, and basically his whole life. Raised on a farm in Alabama, Legion had little in the way of formal education, either before or after his family moved north of Philadelphia when he was just 13. Enrolled as a student in a new city, he couldn't keep up with classmates and remained illiterate 2 years after, when he joined a group of teens on a night that would forever change all of their lives. Legion was among 5 teenagers arrested for first-degree murder, assault, and other related charges for a string of February 20th, 1953 knife attacks that killed 2 men and injured 6 others. Philadelphia officials said at the time the boys ages 14 to 16 were affiliated with a recently formed gang known as the Headhunters. A teen who was armed with switchblades bought a couple of bottles of wine and, after getting drunk, went on a 2-hour reign of terror. They left Charles Pitts, 60, and 65-year-old Jackson Ham dead. Wow. In 1953, Joseph Legion was just 15 years old at the time of his arrest, and he was set to die in a prison. Just last week, Joe proved the 3-man court that sentenced him differently as he walked out of prison determined to be spoken to, not spoken at. He is home. He is comfortable. I'll go ahead and link this article so you guys can read the rest of it if you'd like to. It's quite lengthy. I just found this to be extremely fascinating. I have never heard of someone serving a 68-year sentence and making it out alive. My grandmother is 85 years old, so it's quite difficult for me to think about her being incarcerated. So I can't imagine how his family, God willing, some of them are still alive, are feeling right now, how he's feeling. I'm sure it's a whole new world. It's completely foreign to him. So I just thought this was something interesting. And also, as I was reading it, one of my subscribers sent me this same link. So I know he thought it was interesting too. So shout out to you, Steve. You're the man. I appreciate that. You're looking out for me. And I hope that you guys get a good read out of this and find it as fascinating as I do. With all of that said, I send out all my love and respect to you guys. Stay safe, stay warm, be blessed. All my love to all of my fellow convicted hearts. Be blessed, you guys. Good night.